That's the second place car. Where is the pole man? There he is with the Sauber, getting away very nicely. Hayato Mastuzaki. And in second place, it's the Red Bull of Hiro. I don't often say it, second place there's a Red Bull, unless it's followed by the words Marc and Webber, obviously. In third at the moment, the McLaren is Viktor Wilch. And, oh, great battling. Fantastic action from those two as they battle for position. Going through, there's the rest of the field. Scotty, what is that paint scheme? It looks like an old Arrows down there. As the battle for second continues, these cars running on rubber tyres, and the motors, well, they are running them flat out, these motors. They are deliberately tuned down to give a more scale look and feel to what we're watching, and I've got to say, I like this. Can only imagine as there's a big shunt on the infield. Oh, and that's the leader. The leader just off to the right of picture there had gone off, but I think has recovered immediately to third. Yes, there is the light-coloured Sauber in third position. Give me a job in Formula 1. As the leader goes off, the Red Bull's got off there. Oh, my goodness me. Hiro loses it whilst he was in the lead. That leaves the McLaren then of Viktor Wilch out in front, but he's being chased down by a Sauber. And that was our pole man, Mastuzaki. I was just about to say, imagine what these cars would look like on an open outdoor circuit. I think they'd look pretty good. Not sure how they'd cope with the undulations, of course, that you tend to get on outside circuits. Oh my goodness me, the driver's assistant will have to be in there. The stewards will be called as Marc Rheinard comes through into second place. But that was attacked, the leader there, by the second place car. However, I've got to say, it was decent driving to allow him back into the lead. Now he's back into second now. That's the Sauber of Mastuzaki back into second, with still the McLaren of Viktor Wilch leading. Rheinard for a moment in the Ferrari up into second place, but has dropped back to third. And again, these two cars are pushing out away from the rest of the pack. They are clearly difficult to stop, these cars, because I've noticed that these drivers, and there is a perfect example of that, lots of understeer. If you don't get them slowed down and turned in right, these drivers are very good indeed. Now, here's that incident again. And that's a lovely pass, isn't it, for the lead. And that is Hayato Mastuzaki back into the lead where he was at the start of the race from pole position, of course. Just to finish again, though, that little thought. These drivers are very good RC pilots, and to see them struggling to get these cars turned in, they are clearly not that easy to drive. And I'm very, very appreciative of this style of racing. Just looking at the back of the leader's car, it's not a little flame that you can see there. There is just something orange on the back of the car. Now, this is Marc Rheinard, and he is battling with Hiro, a little bit further back down the field for third position. So last step on the podium. That Ferrari looks absolutely fantastic. And clearly, quite a lot of time, effort, and sleepless nights has been spent by the guys making these cars look as near as replicas as possible, even down to the decals and the sponsors' liveries. And it does actually make it a little bit easier for me to commentate on. Oh, and again, down the inside, Hiro just having a little look but can't get it done, as Marc Rheinard is tracing a pretty decent line. He's got some lapped traffic there, and he deals with it. Now, this clearly is the difficult part, to get them turned in through. Oh, and again, a little mistake by Hiro. Trying to get them turned in through. The rapid changes of direction, unlike some of the other RC machinery that we see, they don't just zip from left to right. There really is a transition between turning in and getting the car to the apex of the corner. Rheinard still under extreme pressure, holding on to that last spot on the podium. So Rheinard with the Ferrari goes a little bit wide there, and wide again. Hiro's through into third, but just for a moment as Rheinard cuts back, gets the drive off the corner and takes the position back. He's on the podium, but my goodness me, he's turned over by Hiro. Boy, Hellenic comes through into third position. Now let's have a look at it again. That is clean. And Hiro's into third. Marc makes contact, then dives back down the inside and gets the drive off the corner. Our leader then coming through to take the checkered flag is Mastuzaki, and through he goes on the Sauber to take a very entertaining win in the Formula 1 class. So confirmation then of the result in the Formula 1 category. Hayato Mastuzaki wins it. Viktor Wilch in second. Marc Rheinard claims the third spot on the podium, and only the first two do the full